everyone, welcome back to Calmlands Revised. So if you saw the last episode, we have changed a few bits. So yeah, this is now the revised 200 horsepower challenge. For me, anyway. The idea being just to keep the map going, keep the series going, and to introduce a few more challenges. So yeah, the last episode I was just sort of setting a few bits up, deleting productions, deleting products, etc. And we bought ourselves this sprayer, so I've just come up to the shop to pick it up. We do need to get some herbicide as well, actually. While we're in the menus, I did forget to change the difficulty, economic difficulty, so we are now going hard economy. As you can see, everything else is the same. We're still going to keep snow off because I don't want it to affect harvesting. But crop destruction, plowing, fieldstone, weeds. In fact, I'm going to turn fieldstone off because we haven't collected any stones and I don't intend to either. To me, it seems like there's very little stones on the fields when you plough them on this map. So yeah, but I think I will actually change the dirt to fast and fuel usage to high as well, just for a bit of extra difficulty. So pallets, we want some herbicide. Now I don't normally do herbicide. Why has that took a very long time? Yeah, I don't really do herbicide very much, so I've never actually, well, I can't remember ever buying herbicide. I don't really know what the best deal is for it. So we've got herbicide there, 1,500 litres for 1,000. Oh yeah, that's definitely a better deal, isn't it? Let's just check what capacity this has. 3,360. So we'll buy 2 pallets of that then. So 2 of these liquid barrels. That'd be 3,000 litres. Yeah, so I've changed the cow barn. So in the last episode I was saying it doesn't really sit right with me how much money we were making from milk from the cow barn. So what I've done is placed a different cow barn, but I've halved the amount of cows as well. And I did a little bit of testing, skipped forward a few months, and I think we'll be making less money on the milk, a lot less money. But also, because we've got less cows, the slurry and manure will be a lot more manageable as well. They're not producing as much. So I think that should be better, but I will show you that. But what I am going to do is just go down to the new plots of land that we bought. just want to take a look at them and sort of plan out what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do massive field there, one big field. So just got to remember where it is actually. I think it's around here, if I'm not mistaken. So it's 36 and 51. So straight ahead where that clump of trees is. That is the corner of one plot. So yeah, we're on the plot now, I think. So it's going to go all the way up to those trees there. Actually, this is a new mod which has just come out, PC. So it actually allows you to zoom in and out more on the construction mode, which is very handy, I think. So yeah, this big field we're going to have, I think, is going to come all the way down here up to the tree line, go around the tree line down here, and then it's going to include our 2 fields. So we're going to plough this road bit out as well, so it joins these together. And then it's going to come all the way up here. All the way along to where 51 is. And then up and around the tree line again. All the way around here. Back up to where we start. So yeah, that is going to be a big field. Any roadway is going to get ploughed in to the field, because we'll have an access point to the field from this road and also from the road in the village area. So yeah, that is my plan. Get a nice big field going. So actually, if we go back through, I'm going to go up to the cow barn just to show you that. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll just quickly go into build mode again, and we can go over and have a quick look. The other thing I've done is I took out the pig food that was left, 25,000 litres, put that in the pig barn, and then I sold the old grain mill. So I've ploughed these extra bits, so this is now one big field as well. So that needs liming and seeding. I'm going to join these 2 together. Possibly. Maybe not. I mean, I don't want too many massive fields, but I also don't want loads of little ones. So, yeah, I'm not sure, but I've repainted the road up. So this is a placeable, what was it called? It's the Animals Placeable Pack by Puma 145. So in this pack He's got a couple of quite a few animal barns from different maps. So the one we've got here is the Sosnovka cow pasture. It does hold 400, but as I say, we've only got 30 sheep in there. I've added the manure heap extension and the slurry point, so I haven't got to worry about emptying that over and over again. But it does have quite a small food capacity and straw capacity, so I might look at the XMLs for that and just up them. But I think this cow barn looks, it ties in more with what we're doing with the farm as well, so I'm pretty happy with this one. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So we are, yeah, we're starting from now. So I'm just going to get the sprayer over to the 2 fields that need spraying. So I'll see you over there. That's just got lined up. So just turn that on. And we should be good to go. Yeah, there we go. So if you haven't used these before, you can see it doesn't continually spray, it just spot sprays. So there's lots of sensors, cameras on the arms, and when they sense a weed, it sprays that particular part. Very clever. So there's a nice good width on this, which is ideal. Yeah, as I say, I mean, normally they'd be about 100 grand upwards with the see and spray technology, so got a very good deal. Just, yeah, that's the only downside. But I think we can handle that. Just that little corner, I think we've boxed it in a bit too much, but yeah, so it's barely using any herbicide, so just go back over that little bit. I think we missed a couple of weeds there. There we go. It's a bit strange how it plants the root crops, or at least the new ones anyway. I mean, I suppose that is more realistic because of how we planted them, but would be better if the rows all went the same way. So that is a really good width, I think. Strange because the fertilizer spreader is 42 meters, this is 28, but when you look at it, I don't know whether it's just because you can physically see the arms, so you can see where it's spraying, but it just looks a lot wider. As I say, I think it must just be because you can physically see the arms, so you can actually see the spread width, but trick on the eyes. There we go, so that's completely done that one. Just fold it up to get through the tree line here. So hopefully that's lined up pretty well. There we go. So the red beets are ready to harvest today. That'll be our next job. I'm not sure if I mentioned actually, but I did up the capacity of the root crop harvester to 60,000 litres, just to make it a bit easier when I'm recording or doing time lapses. It's just less time going backwards and forwards to a trailer, because 10,000 litres on a root crop is a matter of seconds before it fills up normally. So yeah, I've upped the capacity, so hopefully if I do a time lapse or anything, it'll be a lot better to watch. So the idea is we're going to be selling crops, so I think the red beets will just go straight off the field and be sold. Once we get into another position where we will try and keep them for the best selling time, but for now they're just going to go straight off the field. We have still got crops in the chicken barn silo, so I think we've got wheat, we've got some oat. What was the other? If we go into this menu, wheat, oat, sorghum and some soybeans. So we will keep those. The oats are for the horses, and wheat, barley and sorghum can be given to the chickens. So we may decide to sell that chicken barn and get something bigger, but for now that'll do us, because we also need a bigger silo, I think. Once we've expanded even more, got more fields going, and when we're at a point where we will be keeping crops until the best sell time, we are going to need a lot more capacity than that, because that's only 300,000 litre capacity combined. So we've got some space now as well. We've got all the space near the chicken barn. We've got all the space where all the trailers are parked over there. As I say, that space I'm probably going to use for sheds. Maybe we could expand another field into there. Not really sure at the moment, because we're only going to need the space for sheds and for animals, really. So I think we may just have to come up and do one more strip. I think it's just missing a few of the weeds. We have got a few bits that we could sell as well. So there was still some pigs. I think there was 19 pigs in the meat processing plant. So that will give us 38,000 litres of meat. We've also got nearly £600,000 worth of wood in the wood storage yard. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Where is it? Wood. I don't think it will show up in here, but there we go. It's just a couple of weeds there, but we'll leave them. So that's that then. So yeah, red beet harvesting. So I shall see you over there. Right, red beet harvest is underway. So nearly done one headland. And he is under 50% full, so should be able to get 2 headlands before he needs to unload, and hopefully he will self-unload into the trailers. So I think while he's doing that, I'm going to jump into the vent and we'll get the lime, or the lime spreader. So we've got 2 fields that need liming, and then we can seed them. So mustn't forget, we've got all those big bags of lime over near the 2 buy points. He hasn't got a front weight, has he? See how it is when he's full. Seems to be handling the weight of that with no problems, so get on and lime these. So I'm not sure what will seed in to these 2 fields yet. I think possibly soybean and maybe oats. No, maybe wheat or barley, because we have got rid of all the straw actually that was in the silo, and we are going to need it for the cows. So First field aligned. So I'm just going to quickly go over and see how this is getting on. So it looks like he's on his third headland, 82% full, so we'll just pop back. Only used 2,000 litres of lime, but I'm going to go and refill it because I think that field is going to use a lot more. So we'll refill this and then we'll just quickly check on the red beet harvester, see how he's getting on. Just trying to see if I could see what he was doing then. Stop that there for a minute. Yeah, it's made a big difference up in the capacity of this. Let's make it a little bit easier, I think. Just leave him to it for a lot longer. So as you can see on the newly ploughed bit, it does take a little bit more lime. I did just go around and do a headland as well, just to make sure it registered as a new field, and then we soil sampled the field as a whole then, so to get the soil information. Just go up here and then quickly nip over and just make sure that the harvester is unloading itself. Just quickly go over there now, actually. Alright, so it's stopped. We'll just make sure it gets there and unloads. So for some reason, it took a long time to get round here. I think because it's still, harvester's still turned on, so it's driving at its working speed. Not sure why. Maybe it's because it's only at 99%, not 100%. I don't know, but we'll just make sure that it does unload. Then actually we'll take this first load to be sold. So yeah, I'll have to check where the best price is at the moment. See, this is what it was doing before. It's not on the last harvest I used it on. It's not, it just doesn't get quite close enough to the trailer. Unfortunately. Leave that to harvest, to unload for a minute. So it's quite slow. I've got a feeling we're going to have to fill up with lime again before we finish this field. In fact, I don't know actually. Might be alright because we've now covered most of the newly ploughed stuff, so could be alright. Yeah, well, he's getting on. That's one trailer full. Not sure what sort of price we're going to get for red beet, because I don't think I've actually sold any of the premium crops on their own. I think I've either made them into soup or preserved food. So I know they're not worth a lot, but you get a lot of them. So and right now we could do with as much money as possible. So as I say, we are looking at more tractors, bigger equipment, wider equipment, etc. So I'm gonna have to place down a few more sheds and then buying land as well. So yeah, we are gonna need the money. So yeah, we're going to be fine with this lime. Don't think we're going to have to fill up again, which is great. finish this off and then we'll go and sort the red beets out. And I think we'll get one seeder in here and one in the other field. Right, just leave that there for a minute. Get him started back on the harvesting. Okay, right, we can take this to be sold. So, red beet. Right at the bottom, isn't it? Where is it? There it is. Ugh, trying to use my mouse more in these menus. Right, red beet. Fast food restaurant. So, that's alright, that's not too far. I have forgotten which one it is though. That one there. That's alright then. Nice and close. So nearly 60,000 litres. But it's only £148 per 1,000 litres. But we're going to have a lot of it, so... I can do one trailer at a time by the looks of it. So we're looking at just under 5,000 per trailer. 4,750. So what's that? Just about nine and a half grand per load. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, we can get him back and get the seeders set up. So the only problem with these is they won't fit under the farm production, so I can't use the solid fertilizer that we've already got. So I'm going to have to buy it from here for now. I think cedar is going to be our first purchase when we can afford to. Definitely. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to go and get these set up on the first field. and then get the other ones set up on the smaller field.
State of mind, eyes blind, and it is getting dangerous. I don't wanna fight the feeling inside, 'cause your words are so contagious. I don't wanna be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction, oh, I give it to you, give into your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no, you're having a reaction, oh, I can feel the chill, I can feel you burning up. 'Cause tonight we lose it all, we let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all, I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall and flames are getting closer, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 on fire, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 oh. Lights keep dancing by, painting the sky and adding to our chemistry. Heart beats align, right in time. You've become a remedy. I don't wanna be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction, oh, I give it to you, give into your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no, you're having a reaction, oh, I can feel the chill, I can feel you burning up. 'Cause tonight we lose it all, we let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all, I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall and flames are getting closer, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 on fire, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh. 'Cause tonight we lose it all, we let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all, I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall and flames are getting closer, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 on fire, ooh, oh, 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 my skin's on fire, oh, 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 fire.
Okay, so the rolling is now done as well, although you may have seen on the bigger field, you can just see it over there, in fact, yeah, here. Yeah, that didn't go quite to plan. That was because I think it's still set to have two tools like we do with the seeders, but it's actually skipped quite a lot, well, more than half of the field. So I'm going to have to go back over the bits that it's missed and do that. But the barley was absolutely fine. You may have noticed in the time-lapse course play did miss parts like on the corners. That's because the best way for to use those seeders is to set it as two tools and round. So you got sharp, round, and something else for the corners. So if you set it to round, it will just basically go round the corner, cut the corner. That stops it from trying to reverse up with those two cedars, because that just does not work. I'm not a fan of that. I love that cedar. They're cheap, decent width, direct drill, and do fertilizer, but only one at a time. I literally cannot use two at a time, and it's too much hassle on course play. So cedars are on the top of the list of things to change. But anyway, so those two fields are pretty much done. This field of beets, red beets, I haven't sold any more yet. So we did 2 trailers, which was just over 9,000. We've got another 4 trailers full, and the harvester is nearly full as well. So quite a bit. I just didn't want to sell anything yet. Just thought I'd show you what we've got. For some reason this harvester is going very slow with everything it does. I'm not too sure why, but I mean, we are on a bit of a hill there, but yeah. So I think what I'll do, I'll fill this up, and then I'll start selling it. I'll keep a tally of how many trailer loads we did and how much it gives us. But I think that is probably where I'm going to leave this episode. But yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel about carrying the series on as we are. I'm not done with this map. I'm really enjoying the series, so I hope you are too. Probably not going to do a lot off camera. We'll just end the month, so I'll probably get this field turned around, get another crop in it. But other than that, I don't think we'll be doing much off camera. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please give the video a like, and feel free to subscribe if you don't already. It is much appreciated and does help the channel a massive amount, so it's much appreciated. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.